When sweaty men are grabbing at each other, they'll be there. Here's Bo and Uncle Peter with wrestling news.
Ooh, child, he gonna mess your ass up.
Wrestling news, episode 45, Dust Bowl haircut.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Comic Book Man's Video Outhouse. I'm back! And I thank you all for your kind wishes and messages of support.
What?
Both of you guys, I'll never forget it.
You have messages of support?
By the way,
yes.
they spelled Peter wrong.
Two of them.
From who?
Loyal supporters. Anyway, they sent them to me, your humble host, Uncle Peter, along with him, the Minister of Information.
Bo, hello, children.
There it is.
Nice and hot outside.
And we are where we always are, Alternate Reality Incorporated, that comic book mega store near the corner of 111th and Kedzie in the serene Chicago neighborhood of Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality Incorporated, where all your new books come in at 15% off, because that's the way he wants it. And when you're comic book mad and in control of the heavens, your word is law.
That's just the way we roll, baby.
That's right. And
the
subject of today is wrestling news, and we're not sure where we're going to go first. The MASH unit, the police blotter, or MapQuest.
I go with the MASH unit.
I'm thinking the MASH unit. And kicking off MASH is Triple H. He is just tearing stuff up right and left. A while back it was his quad muscles. Now it's something else. What is it this time?
Well, Triple H left because he did 2 WWE movies in a row. He was supposed to be coming back at SummerSlam. That's not happening because he went to the doctor recently and he got busted up by Toronto Blue Jays pitcher who saw him in the room because the WWE didn't want this to get out. Ooh. He had a torn muscle tendon reattached, so he will not be back at SummerSlam.
Ouch.
He may not be back until the end of the year.
Oh,
so if you go to a 7-Eleven and you buy a SummerSlam cup with Triple H on it,
could be a collector's item.
He won't be there.
Could be a collector's item.
Or the Undertaker, because they don't know if he'll be back then either.
No, but those, while legends are only pretenders to the throne, our next story concerns a true legend, and they don't get any better than this. Cue up the music. Jesus Christ, superstar. That's right, superstar Billy Graham. Bit of a health issue. Fill us in, Bo.
He had a liver transplant. The transplanted liver he has right now is
way back
to fail.
Oh.
And so he is not in really good health.
This is not good news. I'm not sure if they do another transplant after the first one's failed. Here's hoping they do. Superstar, our best thoughts go out to you because you are the best. All the rest of them, just pretenders to your throne. Another guy you might have heard of with health-related issues, Scott Hall, and this one doesn't concern booze.
He's in the hospital right now. He's suffering from double pneumonia. He had pneumonia. Both of his lungs have got fluid.
Double pneumonia.
Now, his friends basically had to force him to go to the hospital because he refused to go, but they basically dragged him there kicking and screaming, and so he was there.
Easy to do when you're suffering from double pneumonia.
Right now, and a recent picture of Scott, he ain't looking too hot.
Scott, get better really quick. Come on back and rebuild your life because you were always a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, there are bars that you haven't closed yet.
Ignore it. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. He's rattling on as he always does. Somebody else who tends to rattle on a lot and can get kind of petty sometimes, like he's doing this time, Mr. No Chance McMahon. Why is he doing this, Bo?
You can't do this to a wrestler anymore.
Why?
No chest chops.
Let me do it.
Because when you do this at a show, what do fans usually say?
Woo!
Who's not working for the WWE anymore, so he said, why should we be giving him free publicity? So no chops to
Maybe
the chest.
Because he's Ric frickin' Flair?
No.
Huh?
Now you gotta
It's
go right
a
to the
ban.
groin.
Maybe
he can't do it. It's not allowed.
So you know what they start doing? They start doing these really cheesy falls. You know, strut across the ring and do whoop.
No, nobody does that bit.
Oh, come on.
That bit got boring 20 years ago.
But when done by him, it's still the best. Getting lost. Sid Viscious. This is a MapQuest special.
Vicious.
This one's hilarious. Look at that face. Look. Go ahead, Bo.
Sid was supposed to make an appearance for Dreamwave Wrestling on the 5th of June in LaSalle, Illinois.
In LaSalle, Illinois.
He no-showed the event.
Remember that. No-showed.
When they finally got a hold of him, he said that he would have come to LaSalle, Illinois, but he didn't have his passport, and so he wouldn't be allowed in.
And
Sid
Bo,
lives in Memphis.
Bo,
you don't need a passport to get from Memphis to Illinois.
You mean he didn't fly in from Pago Pago?
No.
He didn't fly in from the Galapagos?
No.
He didn't fly in from outer Mongolia?
He was in Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee to LaSalle, Illinois. I don't have my passport.
That man's a moron.
That boy ain't right.
I'm only paying him enough.
But he's still 6'8" and about 300 pounds and could crush me, so I'm going to let that go.
And his kid wants to be a wrestler, too.
With just a small snicker.
Supposedly the kid's got a lot more sense.
Sid's still walking?
Sid is still walking. He's walking quite well.
Finishing this one up, we're going to take our obligatory weekly stroll through the police blotter. The Constitution guaranteeing you a right to a speedy trial unless you're Jeff Hardy.
His case has been continued again.
Why?
To September the 9th.
Justice delayed is justice
By
denied.
the time they get around to giving him his trial, technically he could be off because of time served.
Can you say statute of limitations?
This has been going on for 7 months already.
You'll be paying a lawyer.
You know, at some point the judge is just going to go say, you know, this is out of here.
If I ever commit a crime, it
In
better
North
be in North Carolina. Because I'll
That's
never go to trial.
Because them hillbillies will drag it out forever. Well, one thing that's not going to get drug out forever is this little bit. We're done. That was it. We finished up strong. But you know where you can go to find more examples of this news. Bo's media news, movie reviews,
all that stuff,
JR stuff, even Comic Book Man throws in something useful.
He does every once in a while.
Yeah, go there.
Once in a while. Go there, and where is there? The little sprite is going to tell you.
Do it yourself? www.myalternatereality.com. How hard was that?
Boy, she does that good. Anyway, like I said, that tears it for us. I'm Uncle Peter.
I'm Bo.
That's
so
Bo.
long.
We're done. We're out of here. See ya.
I'm going to North Carolina.
The hero of the month this month at Alternate Reality is the Star-Spangled Avenger himself, Captain America. That's right, all my Captain America trades are 25% off all month long. Hardcovers, softcovers, Masterworks, Essentials, everything that's a Captain America trade paperback is 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.